So you need the motivation, huh? You know what's the most motivating thing as a man that should motivate you? Because what does a man have? All a man has is his word and his balls. So the motivating thing for you as a man, I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about as a man, should be that your words actually mean something. How is it that you're okay with your words meaning absolutely nothing? As a man, if you say, I'm going to lose the weight in 8 weeks and you don't do it, how are you okay with that? Why do you say, I need the motivation? If in 8 weeks you don't turn up looking less fat than you are right now, how can you not be motivated? That's what you should strive for. If you take anything from this channel, it's the simple thing of keeping your word. If you say something is going to happen, you do it. If some guy is trying you and you tell him you do that shit again, I'm going to punch you in the face, and you don't do it, you don't follow through with your word, then your word doesn't mean shit. If a woman tells you, hey, I want to have male friends, and you tell her, hey, listen, if you want to be my girlfriend, I don't want you to have male friends. And if you want that, then you can carry on. But if you do have male friends and you are my girlfriend, then we're going to have to break up. And then you catch her with some male friends and you continue to be with that woman, your word doesn't mean anything. Nobody's going to respect you. And as a man, the most important thing, especially in a relationship and even in the workplace with other men, is respect. If people don't respect you, you're not going to get the treatment that you think that you deserve. You're not going to get the treatment that you want in life. Why? Because nobody respects you. Nobody sees you as someone that they can admire. Nobody sees you as someone who they can't treat like shit. Because when people respect you, they treat you a different type of way. They treat you like a different caliber of man. When you guys think that everything is about body game and improving your body and looks maxing and improving your looks, if you are the pretty boy and you have the nice body, but you don't have respect, it's nothing. So what is the point? The point is, when you say you're going to do something, you do it. If you say in 8 weeks, I'm going to diet for 8 weeks straight, guess what? 8 weeks from now, your word should have so much weight that you just turn up. Why? Because you said it. If you say by this day, I'm going to do this, or if you say you're going to achieve something, no matter how long it takes, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how many times you think of quitting and you doubt yourself, doesn't matter. You said it was going to happen, right? So what? Does your word not mean anything? Ask yourself, am I a man? Because if you are a man, that should be enough motivation. You shouldn't have to tell yourself, I'm not motivated. I'm not motivated for this. I'm not motivated for that. If you tell yourself, I'm never doing this drug again, then you never do it again. If a woman tells you, oh, I want to have male friends, and you tell her, hey, listen, that's not how it's going to go around here, and she does it, you kick her ass to the curb. Even if you love her, even if you'll miss her, even if you're always thinking about her for weeks or months, doesn't matter. You crossed the line and I gave you my word. My word was that if you cross that boundary, if you cross that line, you will never come back. And that's why a lot of guys don't have any respect in a relationship, because they're just talk. I don't want you to do that. Hey, listen, if you do that, I'm leaving. She does it. Nothing happens. No, if you do it this time, I'm leaving. She does it. Nothing happens. This time I'm serious. Your word doesn't mean anything. You shouldn't have so many times where you have to repeat yourself. Saying it one time should be enough. Your woman shouldn't be questioning you. People around you shouldn't be questioning you. If you are the type of man where your word holds weight and your word is backed by action, so your word is powerful, your word is ironclad. Why? Because you said it. You said, well, listen, I'm going to quit my job. Start saying it. Start saying things so that way you have to keep yourself accountable. Start telling yourself this. And then that's the test where you're going to have to determine whether you're a man or you're a little boy. Because as a little boy, you say things, but you don't make it happen. Things get tough. Things get difficult. It's taken a while. The goal is taking a long time. And you just say, to hell with my dream. Fuck it. I quit. No, a man should never quit, especially if you said something. Doesn't matter if you have to try a different way or try this way or try that way and try again and get up and fall down and get up and learn. And doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it takes. That should be your motivation. That should be it. Because not only for the respect of the people around you, but the respect of yourself. You are a different kind of man. If you guys want to know something about confidence, your confidence comes from your actions. And when you tell yourself, I am the type of man who my word means something, and you start telling yourself you're going to do things and you actually follow through, your self-respect goes through the roof. So also your confidence gets raised. Your confidence goes through the roof. Why? Because if you're the type of man who your word means something and it has power, and if you tell yourself you're going to do something, you do it, your confidence is going to be amazing. Because for myself, I told myself I was going to quit my job. I did it. If I were to tell myself to approach any woman in the world, I can do it. Most guys would be scared. But if you're the type of guy where your word means something and you tell yourself, when I see a beautiful woman, I'm not going to bitch out. I'm not going to be all scared and scary. No, I'm going to go talk to her like a man. Doesn't matter how you feel in the moment. It doesn't matter what you're thinking about. It doesn't matter who's around. If you told yourself you're going to do it, you do it. If you tell yourself you're going to start that business, you start it. If you tell your woman that not to cross this boundary, and if she does, she's never coming back, then you keep your word. Most guys, the problem is they keep their word for a little bit and then they stop. They say, I'm gonna hop on a diet for a little bit, and then they quit. Your word doesn't mean anything. They say, I'm not taking that woman back, and then a little bit of time goes by, and now you take her back. Your word should be set in stone. So if you tell a woman, hey, listen, you're not coming back if you do that, it doesn't matter if a year, 2 years, 3 years go by, especially if she cheated on you. Doesn't matter how long it is. You never take her back. Just off the principle that you told her you were going to do something, and guess what? She did it anyways. And when you become this type of man, women actually respect you so much more. You're going to have the best type of relationship in the world, because when your woman respects you like a true man, guess what? The sex is going to be better. The treatment's going to be better. Gifts. She's going to massage you. She's going to do everything for you. Why? Because she respects you. She admires you. You're the motherfucking man. But most of you guys aren't the man because you can't keep your word. And when you don't have respect in a relationship, you really don't have nothing. Fuck love. Where's the respect? Do you have respect in your relationship? Because if you don't, your woman is going to run wild. She's going to do whatever she wants to do. And you can't do anything about it. You just got to sit there and take it like a little boy. Oh, okay. All right, babe. All right. Whatever you say. Okay. Hell no. I don't know how some of you guys are okay with that. Listen to what I'm saying and apply it in your life. And I promise you, you will see crazy results, especially in a relationship. If you're the type of man who keeps your word with small things, for example, you tell her, hey, listen, if you show up date, you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to pay for the meal, or we're not going on a date. Whatever the case may be, whatever you set as your boundary, as your standard in the small things, when you keep your word and she tries to push a little bit, she tries to push the boundary, she tries something, maybe it's not even intentional, and you keep your word. You tell her you were going to do something and you do it. Guess what? That's going to stop her from trying more disrespectful shit. Why? Because she tried it small and you kept your word. So she doesn't want to push it too far because she knows the type of man that you are. That's why your woman doesn't respect you. That's why you have to put up with a lot of shit in your relationship, because your woman knows the type of man that you are. The type of man who can't keep his word and his word means nothing. That's the video for today, guys. Peace out.